Yo, welcome to Finding Grooves, everybody. Happy New Year. I see Jay's in the building. What's good? We are going to explore that. I don't think they've added that feature, but a lot where you can chop and play your patterns at the same time, which would be great because that is how I use the machine as well. But we're gonna see because sometimes they don't actually tell you everything that they update. So let me welcome in our Instagram followers, and then we're gonna get into it. So welcome to 2022, man. We're doing big things this year. Finding grooves every week like we have been. It's gonna be great. Had some time off. Actually, I got sick and I was out of town. I was back in. We went through Alabama and Ohio and all of my old stomping grounds, which was great. I hope you guys had a great holiday season as well. Let's get our Instagrammers in here. Hey, let's go live on Instagram. Ooh, I'm so beautiful by the grace of God. Anyway, yeah, so we're live. We're live on Instagram. So today, bro, we're gonna really go through. I've been doing a lot of content on the SP404 MK2 because it's a great machine. Honestly, I brought all my a good portion of my gear. I didn't bring like my keyboards and stuff, but I did bring the SP. I brought my bass, my Apollo, and some mics over on my trip. And to be honest, all I really used was my bass, my SP, and my phone. I literally didn't use anything else. Hey, Lionel's in the building. What's good? I literally didn't use anything else. So the SP is absolutely. There we go. The SP is absolutely fantastic, bro. It's truly a fantastic piece of gear. It really is. I hope y'all can hear me. Yo. I hope that y'all can hear me on the. It should be. Let me change it to external and only. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. I hope that y'all can hear me on IG. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm running everything through the SP. Had to kind of reconfigure my setup on the way in. But anyway, let's jump into it. I just updated this SP to version 1.14. And we're just going to go through the list. Hey, Happy New Year, Jay. We're going to go through the list and basically see what these new features are. So I'm actually going to pull up the update list. And we're just going to run down it. Thank you. Jay says the mic sounds good on YouTube. You would have a fire radio station. Thank you, Deontay. I appreciate that. So, yeah, bro. I mean, like I said, bro, I've been on nothing but this machine. If you've been watching my IG posts, if you've been watching Finding Grooves the last month, and even on my trip, I literally used nothing but this machine, my phone, and my bass. I did not make a single beat on my computer while I was gone. And that's it. I was gone for 21 days. And I make beats all the time. And I literally didn't make a single beat on anything else. Now, I will shout out to Roland for making such a great piece of gear. I will say one thing I would love, which is, I mean, there's obviously workarounds, but it would be cool to be able to play patterns in the DJ mode, just saying. But let's go through. And as Jay has said previously, it'd be cool to play your patterns and then be able to chop your samples at the same time. But let's go through these features, man. Let me pull up these new features on the update. I know I got the screen open somewhere. Patch bay layout, Roland. Let's go right here. 1 second, I'm gonna search it up on the screen here. Roland SP44 MK2 updates and drivers. It should come up. Here we go. Boom. So I'm gonna pull this over on the screen so y'all can see it while we work. Let's go to the iPhone cam. Refresh device, reconnect to device. There we go. Let me switch the orientation. Y'all see my messy desk. Hey, still stressed out in the building. FKA Aunt Morgan. FKA, an expletive word I'm not gonna say right now. Oh, I might have to. Yes, Eric, I am messy. And what? Say something about it. Hey, bro, I be messy, bro. Just like my beats. I might gotta restart the Instagram. Let me restart the Instagram. Discard that video. Unplug this, plug it back in. Sometimes you gotta unplug and replug things. Let me go live. Boom. So y'all should be hearing me. Y'all should be hearing me. Let me make sure. Yo, yo, yo. Q2 going in. That's coming out. So going in should be coming out of here on Q2. Q2. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, y'all should hear me. Y'all should hear me fine. Anyway, let's get it cracking. Yeah, let's get it cracking. My boy Joey in the building. So let's check out these new features, bro. I'm dirty just like my beats. That's correct. That's correct. Yo. There we go. Had to get it at a good level there. So check it out. Let me put the display. We got so much going on this screen, bro. Oh my gosh. Have you ever streamed before, bro? Boom, I'm just gonna pull this up so we can run through it. I'm gonna put it up in the corner or something. Enough so you can see it. And enough so you can see the SP. That can't nobody read that, bro. Why am I doing this like this? I don't know. I'm gonna just take that off, bro. I'll run through it. So one of the first things that they added was actually individual pad mute. So first let me make sure I'm actually on the right. I got the right firmware in there or whatever. iOS camera. I'm gonna make this bigger, bro. Those who know me personally, y'all know I be on some crazy stuff many times, many days, because I'm a nut. But, hey, Jesus is good. God save me. Anyway. Hey, what up, Lionel? We coolin', man. My boy Ev from Why You Delete in the building. Saw him on my trip. Couldn't see a lot of people because I got sick. So if I didn't see you, please don't be offended. So let's make sure we update it properly. We're going to go shift utility system and go to, yep, you'll see it's version 1.14 here. So you can see that we did update properly. It's a great thing that we did by doing that. And the update is very simple. You do need a SD card to update. I'm just making this bigger for y'all. You do need an SD card to update. So make sure you have that going on. Many times, many days. Amen. Make sure you have an SD card. And basically what you're going to do, you're going to download the driver from Roland. And then you are going to, it's going to be two bin files that you're just going to slap on that SD card to replace the old bin files. And then when you turn it on, you're going to turn it on while holding shift. It'll ask you if you want to update. And if any updaters are found, it's going to load up for about a minute and a half and then you're ready to rock. So, let's go through these features, man. So one of the first things, I'm actually going to open up a different project with some beats that I made more recently. I think this one has the joints on it. Let me make sure. Let me go to my pattern select. I like that little thing. I'm actually go to a different project. Exit. Bam, project. Bro, what was the last project I was working on, bro? I'll be tweaking, bro. We'll go to maybe 13's got the joints on it. I don't know, dude. It's not 13's. Y'all tell me. Somebody knows. I want to say it's Project 10. We'll just go to Project 10 and see what happens. Oh, yeah. So then it's Project 9. All right. I like to. As you see, you get to learn this machine and start moving rather quickly over time. There's a whole deep inside of SoundCloud where people posting beats made on these from like 2009. Facts. The SP wave has never stopped. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. That'll work for now. So, dude, this is crazy because I know I saved it. I just don't know where I saved it to, man. I hate when I do stuff like this to myself. And I do it often. When I tell y'all I do this often. Try number 8. Oh, Lord. Camera falling down. He doing too much. There we go. This is the joints. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So, let's go down this list finally. Goodness gracious. Run that back one more time. Run out over slide. Hey, thanks. This is my boy Corinthian from Third Court. I got to call you, brother. Thank you, sir. So I'm putting everything actually on the effect. So you can actually, with this one, this is not a new feature, but with this one, you can, what's it called? There's bus effects, so I can actually tell it not to go certain paths, not to go to effects. I can tell certain paths to go to effects. If I want it only to go to effects bus 1, I can tell it to do that. If I only want to go to effects bus 2, I can tell it to do that. Trippy drip or drippy trip, both. Always. Because God is good, man. This is a trip. You know what I'm saying? This is a trip. No drugs. So let's go down this list, bro. So the first one that they show on the update history, it says now you can sample playback can now be independently muted, so you can do pad mute. So say I have a pattern playing. Let me find where this pattern is actually happening at. Where's this pattern at? I get lost in the sauce. There we go. So you see I got this pad right here. So what I can do if I want to just mute it while I'm playing it back, I can hold down shift and reverse and select the sample that I want to mute. So I go shift reverse. You feel me? I can take the drums out like that, shift reverse. hold shift reverse and you see it turns all white. Now those are muted. And I can bring them back. I did something to that sample though. I don't know what I did to that sample. Anyway. Oh, I reversed it. But yeah, so that's the first thing. You can do individual pad mutes now, which is super dope. A said that's crazy. And got the, why are you doing this? A, you already know. You already know. So pad muted samples can be monitored via the headphones queue. I don't have headphones plugged in, but you can. So basically what it's saying is you can still hear in the headphones that, and the audience won't hear that. So if I'm doing a live set, I can mute it and see how it would hear to me, and see, and the audience will still hear it normal, or I can flip it. You feel me? This one is really cool, and this is something that in my workflow I actually wanted. So the pitch and speed parameters of multiple samples in a mute group can now be changed simultaneously. So when you're on that screen, you hold down copy and you change the parameters. So if I'm playing that beat again, we're just gonna keep playing this beat. Right, if I'm playing this beat, y'all hear it going, right? I can do my mute groups. I'm gonna go over to group F because I haven't used that. And if y'all need help seeing the screen, just let me know of the SP, because there's a little bit, it could be a little clearer. There we go. Anyway, so I can put these samples in a mute group because they all kind of do the same thing as like my non-drums, right? I can exit. And then I can come here, change the pitch and speed. So if I hold copy, it's going to my mute group. Now it's changing them all. You feel me? Now the only thing about that is I had them all kind of slightly different. So it's not changing them all together. Like, let me change that back to 0. So let me explain what I'm talking about. So as you see, it changed them all to +1 or +2. It changed them all to -1 or -2. It doesn't do it intervals because, like, so one sample I had at -2, another sample I had at 0. Is when I do that, it's gonna change them all together as the same thing. So it's gonna turn them all to 0, all to +1 instead of having that same difference. So it will change your beat, but I mean it's really fine. So what's the next one we got here? Samples selected in chromatic mode can now be played by MIDI input from an external source, which is great because guess what, bro? If you have a phone, you have a MIDI controller. So I can actually play everything in that chromatic mode through my phone. Now right now I'm using 2 phones. I got two phones. I don't even know how that song goes. I know it's by Kevin Gates, but I got 2 phones, so I can't show you that right now, but that's super cool because you could use the SP to trigger things in my iPhone, but you couldn't go the other way. So now it looks like you can actually go the other way, which is fantastic. So the input of a sample can now be can be set automatically during sampling and resampling by pressing start in. I thought that was already the case. I don't know. I don't even know what that really means, to be honest with you. And I will always be honest with you. Hey, what's up, Corey? I don't know what that means. I truly don't. Anyway, so I'm going to skip that one because I don't even know how to show you that because I don't know what that means. It is now possible to change the pad mode for sample playback by pressing the pads, by pressing the hold button while in DJ mode. So if I am in DJ mode, so let me get into DJ mode, which I don't use often. Exit. There we go. And let me exit pattern mode. Let me go into DJ mode. I haven't really mastered the whole DJ mode thing yet, but that's fine. Hey, thank you, man. My boy Corinthian checking all my sources, making sure everybody can hear me. I appreciate that. It'd be so many. I be changing the setup like every week, so sometimes I don't be knowing what the hell is going on. So I can pick the pad that I want to play. So like a lot of people on the SP, they'll have a bank that's full beats. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do a live set, they'll have a bank that's full beats. So there's a full beat on a pad. If I have that situation, I can use DJ mode. So I actually do have some full songs on here. So then what I can do is, where's the play button? Press. Why is it not playing? Oh, I gotta turn it up. I'm silly. It's a short sample. I need to pick a long one. Select. I got. Not there. I got one that's got a beat I made on it. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this on channel 1. So you can see I just loaded that on here on the channel 1. Now y'all can hear that. You feel me? You hear that? That's heat. But now I can, before I couldn't actually go back into pad mode and like put stuff on top of it. So when people do sets, you know, sometimes they like to put their little AOs and stuff like that on top of the set, right? So now I can do that. And how I do that is by pressing the hold button while in DJ mode. Now, where's the hold button? I don't know. As you can see, I'm still learning, right? We all are. So, boom. I'm playing this beat. If I want to go to pad mode, I gotta find the hold button. Oh, okay, and then I put pad. Oh, you can put the pad mode on channel 2. So now I'm in pad mode. You see the pads coming out? So I can. I can put stuff on top of this beat. You feel me? That's something you couldn't do before. And I'm still in DJ mode, so if I press the hold button, I'm back, I can pause it. You dig? That's awesome. So what's the next thing they're telling me we can do now? Boom, the cue, we did that, we did that, we did that. It is possible to change bus destination while holding down remain and pressing Q while in DJ mode. So if I want to change the bus of a pad, I can now assign pads instead of having to menu dive and go menu, select, blah, 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 blah. I can do it live. It seems. That's what it seems like it's telling me I can do, which is pretty dope. And I agree, Jay. They do need that for chopping. I'm going down the list. I'm trying to see if that is even true. They did fix some bugs. Operation of SD card has been improved. Operation when split samples are assigned to respect. Yeah. They needed to fix that. When you chop, sometimes it's kind of confusing on how you're assigning the pads after you chop it. I'm trying to see if they've done anything about that. In pattern edit mode, patterns in the loop passes can now be deleted as a group for each respective pad. Wow. So if I have my drums all in a mute group, I can delete all the drums off of pattern edit mode, which is great. Patterns can now be changed immediately during pattern playback by holding down sub pad. That's cool. So say you're a dude who, let me exit DJ mode. Let's say you're a dude. Oh, my bad. Let's say you're a dude. What is that? As in, like a bus. Did you say fucking bus? Excuse my language, y'all. Yes, I did say bus, Corinthians. So there are actually 2 buses. If I come right here, I can have 2 different effects playing on my SP at the same time. And not only can I do that, but there's also additional buses. There actually is 4 buses total. If I go to my EFX settings, you can kind of see it here. Let me see if I can pull this up so you can see the screen a little bit better. But you can see in those boxes up there, there's bus 3 and 4, which are like a master bus. So I can put a compressor and EQ on everything coming out so everything sounds fat and juicy. I can pretty much master in the box on the SP. Freaking amazing, bro. So going back to this pattern edit mode situation, before you had to wait for the pattern to be over. You see like this? You gotta wait for the pattern to be over to switch. That's not the case anymore, to switch between patterns. So I could play this pattern, and if I'm doing my live set through pattern mode, I can hold the sub pad and switch immediately. I need to change the EQ on this one, huh? I'm actually gonna do that real quick. So this is just showing you the buses, right? Turn the mids up. Easy. That's why I asked. Cool. Sorry, I keep interrupting. No, man. Everybody, if you have questions, please ask questions. I'm here for questions, bro. Because a lot of people don't even have the 404, the MK2 yet. So I want to answer as many questions. I'm learning as y'all are learning. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. I like this beat too. Stupid, but so that's really cool that you can do that now. That's actually really great, because that was definitely an issue, that you now can switch between patterns instantly by pressing sub pad. And honestly, bro, that's the great thing about this new 404. There's so much. Hey, thank you, bro. There's so much that they can do just by updating the firmware. Whereas before, yes, of course, they did have firmware updates, especially on the 404A. They definitely had firmware updates on the SX and even the OG. But with this one, I don't know. It just feels like it's way more expansive. They can change whatever they want, it seems. So, yeah. Note numbers received on the MIDI and during pattern recording can now be simultaneously recorded in the pattern. That's big. So if I'm using a MIDI controller to control my SP while pattern mode is going, I can use that MIDI controller to control the SP and record in. That was not the case before. So that's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. We already did the DJ mode thing. That's great. During the pattern, the gate parameters are respective. So during pattern recording, you can change the gate parameters, which is cool. Because if you have the gate on, it messes everything up when you're recording in pattern mode. In pattern mode, patterns in a loop passage can now be deleted as a group. So that's great. We learned that. Patterns can now be changed immediately during playback. We did that. Note numbers corresponding to pads can now be output externally via MIDI out during playback. which is great. So if you're using the SP to control something else while a pattern's playing, like for me, my workflow is heavily, hey, what's up, my man? My workflow is heavily pattern mode based, pattern sequencer based. Some people do the resample method. The second to last beat you heard, let me put that beat. That was a resample method beat, but most of my beats are gonna be in the pattern mode. It just makes most sense for me. Yeah, I like that. And now with the sub pad, you can start a beat like that. It was some crazy stuff. Anyway, but yeah, like I said, my workflow is almost completely pattern mode based. So all these pattern mode upgrades, I'm very grateful for. Thank you. How samples are display can now be turned off after a specified interval. That's cool. To save battery power. Because I was working primarily on batteries while I was out. Hey, thank you. Corinthian likes that one. I like it too. Then I had a part B. I gotta work on that stretching. That's the other thing. The stretching it can be a little finicky sometimes on the SP, but it just depends on how you want to tweak it and weak it, man. Display time pop-ups can now be set. So a lot of stuff about that. How samples are played at switching between patterns. How samples are played at switching between patterns during playback can now be specified. So let's check out what that's about. So if I go to utility, let me exit pattern mode. I go to utility. This is utility general pattern change mode. Utility general. Where's general? There's no general. What are you talking about? Oh, maybe if I come in here, there's a general. Yeah, utility general, subpad mode, screensaver time, screensaver type. They have different screensavers that you can save on here. We know that. Pin change mode, pop-up time. Saying it's in general pattern change mode. Pattern change mode. Oh, so you can make it your pattern change mode like the XX, or you can make the pattern change mode like the MK2. I've never had an SX, so that works for me. Yes, that's true. So Jay said that display feature is great also because you don't want to burn in that OLED screen. Yes. I didn't know LED screens could burn like that. I did not know that. I didn't see what you just said, Corinthian. Unfortunately, like I gotta change my settings on my stream so the messages stay up longer. But I just missed what you said. My fault, bro. So that's cool. So this is another update before and I use this on the plane heavily because the plane is loud. I was making beats on the plane, and when you're on the plane, like the sound of the plane is actually loud. So I have the Bear Dynamic 770s is their low output headphone, so you can turn up the headphone gain. You've always been able to do that, right? But now you can actually turn it down, which you weren't able to do. It was just like 0 plus 6 plus 12. So now if you go utility, system, gain. Also on the website, y'all should put utility, system, and then gain, because a lot of people don't know to go to system mode automatically. But that's fine. You can go to phones out, and now I can turn it down. Before you can only turn it up, now I can turn it down as well, which is pretty cool. And I can turn up and down. I can turn down the USB out. Y'all should change it where I can turn up the USB out too. I mean, why not? Since y'all can do that, that'd be cool. Anyway, what's next on the list? Hey, my frat bro in the building. What's good? Let's see. The BPM sync parameter for all samples in a bank can now be set to on or off. So if I want to have all, like, say, because some people organize their SP where it's like one bank is all drums, one bank is all samples and chops. So if I have a bank that's all samples and chops, I may want it all to be in BPM sync mode. I can do that now. That's cool. The gate parameter for the external source pad can now be set and can now also be recorded in a pattern. That's cool. I'm using the external right now. If I go to input setting, input effects, no. Because I'm using it right now, so I don't know. The gate parameter for the external source pad. I don't really know what they mean. Maybe if I go to pad setting. Where can that be changed, Roland? Can you tell me? That'd be cool. Let's do a little bit more explaining. That would be great, Roland, if you could tell me what you mean by that. Anyway, operation when split samples are assigned to respective pads and chop mode has been improved. Operation when importing samples from an SD card has been improved. We're about to test that. Buttons that are not used in a live performance can now be disabled live mode. So if I want to go to live mode and disable, so I'm not accidentally effing up my samples by pressing like pitch and shift and all that stuff, or I can go into live mode, which is shift, hold down shift and hold remain for 3 seconds or longer. So now live mode is on. I don't know what that means. I mean, the gate feature would be used, reverse could be used, all of these things could be used. So what would be locked? Let me see if I just want to test this. So we know now that you can change the pitch parameter altogether using your mute groups. So if I exit this, I go to my mute groups. I'm not seeing the difference with live mode quite yet. I would love to see a video on that. I should probably, I mean, I could do a video on it. I just got to do more research. Wow, they fixed this bug. So now we've pretty much gone through all the new stuff, which is great. Now, something that I did notice is that sometimes the last note does not get recorded during pattern mode, and it looks like they fixed that bug. So we're going to test that. I'm going to make a little beat today. Hey, what's up? The other Ian McDaniel is here. Or maybe I'm the other Ian McDaniel. I don't know. Whichever one of us was born first was good. It's my boy from D.C. I added him on Facebook years ago because his name was also Ian McDaniel and he did music. So there's quite a few Ian McDaniels in the world that do music. And I've learned this because I've tried to be Ian McDaniel music on everything. So, hey, what's up, man? Yo, y'all go check out his music too. I don't know if you're still going by Sketch Gouler, but if you are, let the people know what you're doing, bro, so they can hear your stuff. So during sample playback, gate set to on, hold set to on, playback stops. That's fine. When a sample having fixed velocity is played in chromatic mode, the velocity is unfixed. That is something that I noticed, and it looks like they fixed it. So great. Let's put these on a mute group and take it for a spin, dude. Let's take this bad boy for a spin. So we're gonna exit this. I made a beat with it. I don't be knowing what's. That one's up on my Instagram, but dang, I must have not saved that beat that I thought I saved. Anyway, well, I guess I'll make it. So I'm gonna go. Like I said, my workflow is very heavily pattern based. So I'm gonna take it out of live mode by holding Shift and remain, because I don't know what live mode does yet. I'm gonna have to do more research on that. So let me go back here and see what I want to do. So we'll go Shift, tap tempo, figure out the tempo. Boom. At 91, you know, I stay around. We stay around 90, real hip hop out here. So I'm gonna exit this, and now we're gonna go record. I'm gonna record to this new one. Sometimes I record with the Quantize on. You can change it right here using the encoder. Sometimes I don't. This time I probably won't. So this is the other thing, real quick, Roland. I would love if when I'm in pattern mode, it goes back and I go back to pad mode, it goes back to the last bank that I was on. Because now I got to go and find the bank that I was in. You know what I mean? That's more work. I don't want to do more work. I do enough work every day. But I'm just being picky, but just saying. That's cool for me. And what I like to do is kind of do everything on a separate pattern. So now I copy this pattern. I can add drums if I want. Let me find some drums. But I'm actually gonna pull in some drums from. Let me stay right here. Let me exit my pattern mode. Let me find a nearly empty bank. Can I find a nearly empty bank, or at least one that has some drums open for me? And Tech Loon actually sent me some drums out of his beat block pack. And I've already uploaded them onto the SD card using my computer and SD card reader. So we're gonna find some drums we like. So what I'm gonna do is go Shift, import from SD card, sample, Tech Loon. I got the beat blocks in the experimental percussion pack from him. Shout out to Tech Loon. Next week I might actually team up. So for those who know, I had an MPC 500 for a while, and then I traded it for an SP 303. Major come up, thanks to my boy, still stressed. And now I traded that back, and I traded him one of my basses. So now I have that MPC again, the one that I actually bought from Tech Loon, And I'm looking forward to putting some of these beat block stuff on here. But let's see what's on here. Unsupported file. What are you talking about? They're WAV files. What are you smoking? Well, I might not be doing that today. Sometimes when the Mac pulls stuff in, it does pull stuff in a little wonky. And it'll tell me, oh, unsupported file. Let me just see what happens if I try to put it on there. Yeah, it's telling me unsupported file. They're WAV files, so that's not the case. Let me see. It's telling me unsupported file. It does that from time to time. I don't know what that's about, Roland. So I can't. So I have to pull in some different drums to go to the La Kim kit, maybe. Well, let me see if the experimental percussions will work. Unsupported file. I have to re-upload them onto the SD card, which is fine. But we'll do this. I'll just put some drums on here. Let me exit the kicks, samples, go to the hi-hats, closed. I like that. So I'll exit, we'll go back to our pattern. I'll put this in 16 velocity mode. Jay says he think it might be a drum sample rate issue. It could be, but it's I mean the SP, it supports like all sample rates, so I don't know what that's about. Issue with newer packs. Oh, on your 404 you have the same issue, so alright, you might be right, bro. So let me go back to my 16 velocity. That I'm gonna try this. Go here and I press copy. Kind of like it right there. I like that. Think I dig that. I want to put a bass line on it, but I just gotta find a little. I know I got a bass sound in here somewhere. That works. So go to chromatic mode. I don't know. I like them drums though. Maybe I'm not a huge fan of the sample anymore. So what you can do, I'm just BSing now, but I just want to show y'all what's possible. So what I could do, I could play this, right? And then go to record and erase mode. I could chop a sample into there instead, you feel me? Which I might do. Let's see about chopping while you're in pattern mode. Jay want to know about that. I know I got some stuff on here I can chop for real. Hey, thanks, Lionel. I gotta find something in here is worth chopping real quick. Delete that pad, it's taking up space. Done. Now I got a full track on here. I mean, I could record something from the computer, but I'll chop this. I don't know what it is yet. Oh, no. Timeout. It's this one. So, go here, starting in. So, I'll go chop. So, let's see if I play this. Yeah, it's going to take me out of pattern mode. It is going to take me out of pattern mode. So, if they can improve that, that'd be great. Hey, Will Roberts was good. But let me chop this while I'm here. I got time. I got a meeting in like 10 minutes, but it don't take that long to chop a sample. Chop. That's crazy, bro. I need that by itself. That last bit. So assign the pads. It's gonna be a little messy. I don't see how it's changed the chop. See, I want those to be a little bit longer, so then I can put them in a mute group, right? Pick a free one. Exit. I'm gonna pitch and speed. It's on vinyl mode, so if I change the pitch, it'll change the speed, you feel me? And I can hold copy. Oh. You know, that's a good question. Jay asked, where do we submit feature requests? Honestly, tweeting about it, I think, has been like pretty successful for a lot of cats. And I'm sure they have a support email, but I mean, Twitter is king when it comes to these things. So Twitter is probably the place. then if I had the chromatic, right? I go chromatic. You could go crazy with it. Woo! That's a part B. That's a part B. That's a part B. Yo, I pushed my TV off the table. I'm tripping. Hey, it didn't fall though. Give me 1 second. Oh, I'm cracking out right now. Pause. Woo! I'm tripping. To push my TV off the table. It's not broken. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Hey, Guerrero in the building. Dustin in the building. Wow. That's how you get way too crunk off the beats. Y'all see my tables disheveled? I gotta get my stuff together, y'all. Can somebody help me, like, organize my studio? I don't know how to do it, bro. Like, I really trying to figure it out. I wonder if you'll let me record in chromatic mode now. That'd be cool. Yeah, no, not yet. That'd be cool. They got to figure out a way to do that. I get why they can't do it because it's not regular MIDI information. But that's cool. But you can always just... I mean, you could just have so much fun for days. But anyway, that's it for today, y'all. Stay on here. I got this meeting in 3 minutes. The strings are dirty. I agree. Hey, but we went through all the new things that are in this newest update, man. And it's only been 3 months, so since their last update. So like that bodes well that they're gonna continue to develop. They're gonna stay in the lab on it. So, you know, we really appreciate that, Roland. Truly appreciate the improvements to the pattern select mode. That's great. Even the improvements on the DJ mode to go back into the pad mode, that's great. And especially the pitch and speed of the multiple samples on a mute group going together, and the muting of the samples is great, because now I can come in here while my pattern's playing. And I think it was, what was it? So that's the thing, you got to remember what it's telling you. You can hold shift and reverse, and I can go ahead and mute stuff in the middle of it. I don't know where that snare is. That's what I want to mute. Here we go, shift and reverse. I think those things are absolutely fantastic additions to what you guys have already done. So anyway, this has been Finding Grooves. We're back. It's 2022. We filming a music video next week for Hatin'. That's going up. We already got wardrobe. We about to secure the space and everything tonight. So that's going up, bro. Got more music coming out. Call My Friends is gonna be coming out soon. I want to put that out with a video, so y'all gotta bear with me a little bit. I should put out a beat tape because I've been banging out beats on this SP, man. I really have. I mean, I really been doing it by the grace of God. I've been on here. I've been on here. Even on some industrial house. I've been on my SP. So I really should put out a beat tape. On my lo-fi, I really been on here. So maybe that's coming soon. Gotta quit being scared. But anyway, God bless y'all. Have a great night. We'll see you next week. If you guys have video suggestions, please hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on YouTube. Hit me up on Twitch. Hit me up wherever, bro. I got the DMs open. Let me know what you guys want to learn. Whether it's about Ableton, it's about the SP, it's about the TR727, it's about the Drum Brute, it's about the SP555, it's about the MPC 500. You let me know and I will make the content. You guys just let me know. If you want to learn more about the SQ80, about the microKORG, you just let me know.